examining, researching the UFO/abduction, alien abduction phenomenon. What is the classic alien abduction? Just describe that to us, please.
A person is taken on board a UFO, and their clothes are removed. They have a series of procedures, both physical, mental, and reproductive, that are done to them. They have tasks to perform sometimes. They are shown certain things, sometimes for reasons that we're unclear about, but there's a pattern of these. And then they are taken back to their normal environment, where they have been missing for 2 hours or 3 hours or whatever. And within seconds of being brought back, they forget what happened to them. If it's in a car, or if it's in a situation where they're doing something outside, they will have missing time experiences, that they're gone in real time. If it's at night and they're asleep and they're taken out then, sometimes they won't even know that they have been abducted, except they feel extremely tired in the morning after sleeping theoretically for 8 hours. The important thing to understand is that this can happen at virtually any time, except that there are certain parameters. People are abducted when they're missed the least. So they're not abducted during a work situation where people will be searching for them and something will be wrong. They're usually abducted at night, in the evening, when they're home watching television or driving somewhere where they'll arrive at late. A significant number of people are abducted when they're asleep, which has given rise to the sleep paralysis phenomenon.
How did we know this is not sleep paralysis?
Sleep paralysis adherents, advocates, don't have any knowledge of the abduction phenomenon. The abduction phenomenon goes from A to Z. There's an awful lot of things that happen. And what sleep paralysis does is it tries to identify A. I get a sense of a presence in my room.
Sure.
And I see a light or something like that. That's it. Then they have solved the abduction phenomenon, forgetting about B through Z that all abductees describe.
And B through Z is these people are physically taken.
They're physically missing from their normal environment. Police have been called, search parties have been sent out, parents have searched for their children, children have searched for their parents. They're not there. They're simply not there. And so the problem then becomes, how can you square sleep paralysis with the reality of it? And you can't. And why sleep paralysis people keep saying this is a mystery to me. If they would learn about the abduction phenomenon, the chances are they wouldn't keep saying that.
We hear bizarre stories from abductees which defy our physical universe as we know it. We hear that they're floated through picture windows, walls. How is that possible, do you think?
When I first discovered something that made no sense to me whatsoever, which was a person floating directly through a closed window, and they've also claimed that they floated through walls and through ceilings and so forth. When I first looked at this, I tested it. This woman said to me, "These beings are coming into the room, and I'm getting up and I'm moving towards the window, and I'm going through the window." I said, "Whoa, wait a minute. Let me back you up just a little bit. Before you go through the window, do you open the window?" A sort of direct command. This is in hypnosis. I'm doing this for a reason. "Do you open the window?" She says, no, I don't open the window. I say, "Well, do these beings who are there, do they open the window?" "No, they don't open the window." I say, "Well, does the window in some way open by itself?" And I say, no, it doesn't open by itself. And she says, "I think I'm going right through the closed window."
Wow.
And she says to me, "Does anybody else ever report that?" Not knowing that everybody reports that. What you're looking at when people fly through windows and walls and ceilings and this and that is future physics.